This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear about something mysterious happening with your eyes. Someone close to you can't look directly at you anymore, and there's a divine reason why. This isn't just another spiritual video. It contains a revelation about a transformation that's already begun in you. Jesus is concerned you might not understand what's happening to your spiritual sight right now. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you at this exact moment in your transformation. There's a divine appointment happening as you watch this. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could explain everything about the recent changes in how people react to you. Your eyes are being transformed by heaven itself. This isn't an ordinary spiritual message. It's a divine alert about a supernatural transformation that's happening to your eyes right now. Jesus has been working something special in your spiritual sight, and people around you are already starting to notice something different about your gaze. Missing this revelation could mean not understanding the spiritual power that's being activated in your vision. This transformation marks a limited time spiritual window where heaven is upgrading your ability to see into the spirit realm. Jesus cares so deeply about your spiritual development that he would be concerned if you failed to recognize this divine gift. That's why this message found you today. People avoiding your direct gaze isn't by chance. It's a divinely orchestrated sign designed to help you see that something supernatural is happening to your eyes. The spiritual authority growing in your sight is becoming so strong that others can sense it even without understanding what they're feeling. Every time you've noticed people avoiding eye contact with you lately has been real. Every moment when you felt something different about your own gaze has been divinely significant. All the times you've wondered why your presence seems to make others uncomfortable, yet continued to seek Jesus anyway, have been part of this transformation. Your confusion about these recent changes hasn't gone unnoticed. Those moments when you felt like something was shifting in your spiritual sight, but couldn't understand what. Jesus saw your questioning. The times when your eyes felt different, like they were seeing beyond the natural, yet you weren't sure if it was real. That sensitivity was recognized in heaven. The effort it took to keep believing in spiritual gifts when others seemed skeptical has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about your changing spiritual experiences have all been acknowledged. Spiritual sight isn't always easy to understand, and divine transformations aren't always obvious. Sometimes they require faith to accept what's happening in the spirit realm. The spiritual transformation Jesus wants you to recognize is appearing in everyday moments, but is often overlooked because it seems too unusual to be divine intervention. This change shows up in people suddenly breaking eye contact with you, in conversations that stop when you look directly at someone, or in the way children and animals react differently to your presence. It appears in that strange feeling you get when you look in the mirror and sense something deeper behind your own eyes. It emerges in moments when you seem to see things others miss, or when your gaze feels unusually intense even to yourself. This transformation is uniquely designed for your specific spiritual calling, something Jesus has personally chosen to develop in you. It connects directly to the prayers you've been praying for deeper spiritual sight and greater discernment. Jesus selected this particular gift because it matches the ministry he's preparing you for. The window to fully understand what's happening won't remain open forever. When you finally embrace it, you'll understand why others can't hold your gaze. When you recognize this transformation happening in your eyes, many puzzling experiences you've had will suddenly make perfect sense. Strange reactions from people, unexplained moments of spiritual insight, and that growing sense of seeing beyond what's visible will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your spiritual sight is being upgraded to a higher level, and important revelations are becoming available to you now. The divine has recognized something unique about your spiritual hunger, and now you've been chosen to receive this special gift of enhanced vision. This moment marks something significant in your walk with Christ. It's a clear indication that your spiritual sensitivity is growing stronger every day. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your ability to see into the spirit realm, far deeper than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this eye transformation begins a prophetic awakening that will touch every area of your spiritual life and ministry calling. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding your spiritual development right now. You're becoming more spiritually powerful through your eyes, naturally drawing divine revelation into your daily experience. Recognizing this transformation brings a heightened awareness of spiritual realities that others can't see. More prophetic insights will begin flowing through your enhanced vision than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this season of your spiritual calling. Your prayers for deeper spiritual sight matter more than you realize. Your spiritual hunger inspires heaven to release greater revelations through your eyes. Your faith makes a difference in the spiritual atmosphere around you. This divine transformation shows that Jesus deeply values your desire to see into his kingdom. Each step you've taken in faith, even when spiritual gifts seemed distant, has developed your capacity to receive this eye transformation now. Angels recognize the divine light that's now beginning to shine through your gaze, and that's why people react differently to you. The timing of this transformation is no coincidence. It's happening now because you're spiritually ready to handle this level of sight. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in faith and spiritual maturity. Your spiritual eyes are now prepared to see what might have been overwhelming to you before. Your heart has expanded through spiritual trials. Your wisdom has deepened through seeking Jesus consistently. Your soul is now ready to receive this divine enhancement more clearly than ever before. All the spiritual hunger you've experienced has been preparation for this transformation. Nothing in your spiritual journey has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to receive prophetic sight when heaven releases it. This particular transformation is connected to larger spiritual movements happening in the church right now. Jesus is releasing similar gifts to those who are spiritually hungry and ready to see beyond the natural realm. The end times are approaching, and God is preparing his people with enhanced spiritual vision for what's coming. If you're feeling blessed by this divine revelation about your eye transformation, please consider sending a super thanks of $5 or $10, $20 or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important spiritual insights. Your generosity helps these divine revelations reach those who desperately need to understand their own spiritual transformations. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that connects people with heaven's timely revelations in these prophetic times. As you begin to embrace this transformation happening in your eyes, new spiritual awareness will naturally develop in your life. This enhanced vision brings new responsibilities, not just to yourself, but to everyone God places in your path who needs prophetic insight. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' end times ministry. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity and navigate this gift with heavenly wisdom and humility. Finding balance becomes essential during this spiritually charged time. While celebrating this new divine sight, remember to stay grounded in prayer, scripture, and spiritual community. These disciplines have shaped who you are and will continue to support you as you grow into this expanded role as someone with prophetic vision. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of spiritual sight, but a person who helps others understand their own spiritual transformations and callings through the insights your enhanced vision provides. As you become sensitive to this divine transformation in your eyes, think about how you can help others who are experiencing similar spiritual changes. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly upgrading his people, even when we don't fully understand what's happening. Heaven witnesses every moment of spiritual awakening, every recognition of divine gifts, and every choice to embrace supernatural transformation. Your story of accepting this eye transformation brings hope to people feeling confused about their own spiritual changes or wondering if God still gives prophetic gifts today. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop courage to accept what Jesus is doing in their own spiritual sight. This transformation isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same divine enhancement. Jesus often works through those who have recently received spiritual gifts to help awaken others who are still hesitant to embrace their own supernatural callings. Your newfound sight serves as both personal blessing and ministry opportunity to encourage others in their spiritual development. As you navigate this new level of spiritual sight through your transformed eyes, stay consistently alert to how this gift operates. Jesus reminds you that while receiving enhanced vision is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of prophetic ministry and spiritual responsibility. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to recognize this transformation in the first place. Guard against pride or carelessness that could diminish the power flowing through your eyes. Let your enhanced vision continue to flow from genuine faith and daily connection to Jesus' heart. With this new ability to see into spiritual realms comes ongoing responsibility to use it wisely for kingdom purposes. Use this gift to discern true spiritual revelation from false spiritual manifestations that the enemy might try to show you. Not every vision or insight is from God. Embrace this journey with both humility and confidence, showing others that supernatural sight comes from staying surrendered to Jesus daily. Your transformed eyes are meant to glorify Him, not elevate yourself above others who haven't received this particular gift yet. Picture a future where your spiritually enhanced eyes operate at their full divine capacity every day. Imagine prophetic visions flowing regularly, spiritual discernment protecting those around you, and your understanding of heavenly realms expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of supernatural sight with complete trust in His purposes. This is truly your moment to experience deeper divine connection through the enhanced vision He's releasing in your eyes right now. This marks the beginning of a time when your prophetic abilities, spiritual wisdom, and heart will be more aligned with heaven than ever before. Accept this transformation with gratitude and remember that you're surrounded by divine support as you learn to operate in this new level of sight. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to minister through your enhanced vision, bringing healing, deliverance, and prophetic insight to those God places in your path. What joy awaits as you learn to see with heaven's perspective through your transformed eyes. If this revelation about your eye transformation has awakened something powerful in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine revelations with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the supernatural gifts Jesus is releasing in these end times. If you're ready to acknowledge that your eyes are being transformed, type 888 in the comments below as your declaration of prophetic sight. The journey of developing supernatural sight through your transformed eyes continues. Beyond this revelation, as you step into new prophetic awareness, stay grounded in scripture and prayer that keeps your discernment sharp and accurate for kingdom purposes. Every vision you receive through your enhanced sight could be the exact word someone else has been waiting to hear from heaven. Your growing spiritual sight serves as inspiration for others, wondering if Jesus still gives prophetic gifts to ordinary believers today. Move forward with an attentive heart, a watchful spirit, and readiness to share what you see when Jesus directs you. Create opportunities for others to understand their own spiritual gifts as you embrace the clarity flowing through your transformed vision. The supernatural language of prophetic sight has always been part of how Jesus communicates with those who hunger for deeper spiritual connection. By choosing to accept this transformation, you join a long tradition of seers and prophets who have learned to see with heaven's eyes throughout history. Trust what you're sensing. Your eyes are truly being transformed for divine purposes.